the system.
Recording in progress.
Okay, pranams to everybody, all the sadhakas, yoga sadhakas from many parts all over. And sitting in Jodhpur in the western part of India, I feel very happy to be part of this. And then I had the opportunity of watching some of you doing Surya Namaskaras, and then I was told that this happens every weekend, every Sunday, and there are 108 rounds that you do, and it's really appreciable. It's admiring, good, and a wonderful experience to be. And this is a continuous process that you are doing it. You are practicing regularly, because in yoga, as we know, that the most important thing is regularity. How often, how regular one is. The discipline that is inculcated because of the regularity that is important. How much we do, more than that, how regular we do is more important. And that is happening here, and that is probably that is the reason that everybody is successful in getting the benefits of these practices. I was told that I'm told that I need to speak something about Astanga yoga. The you can say just 1 second. Just let me. Okay. That I need to speak about the Astanga yoga. That is the conceptual part of yoga. We are practicing Surya Namaskaras, we are practicing asanas, we are practicing pranayamas, we are practicing meditation. And that is the practical part, that is the visible part, that is what we do. But why we do, and what is the long-term aim that we are trying to achieve with that, the conceptual part, the theory part, the foundation of that, what is the basis on which we are so confident that yoga is going to benefit us. So that conceptual part and the tradition of yoga, the parampara of yoga, that we are trying, that we will try to share with each other, the practical experiences and the shastras that has come after millions of years to us. The Astanga yoga, the yoga that we are practicing, it is not a product of yesterday or of the last year, but it has come to us after thousands and thousands of years, of millions of years of sadhana of many of the rishis and yogis, and that fruit we are receiving now, and that ready-made product is with us, and that we only need to have faith on the yoga, and then we need to just keep on practicing. That is the entire thing. So the basic thing is Astanga yoga. Astanga yoga, or the basic. There are many scriptures. There are many conceptual scriptures on which yoga is based. What we are going to do today is we are going to discuss on the most popular or the most authentic not many, but the most well-known. When we say yoga, when we say the Shatadarshanas and yoga, we talk about Patanjali Yoga Sutras, Patanjali Yoga. The yoga which was compiled, the knowledge of yoga which was compiled by Maharishi Patanjali, that Patanjali Yoga Sutras we talk about. So we are going to discuss that. And then the crux, the gist of the entire yoga, the practical part of it is the Astanga yoga. Although Patanjali has got all the knowledge in his Patanjali Yoga Sutras, all the 195 sutras, but then the crux of it, the practical aspect of it, he has made it very systematically how we must go into this journey. He has done into Astanga yoga, and that we will just look at it in a very short form, very short way. It's a journey of millions of years, and then we are going to reduce it into half an hour. So it is not going to be a justification, but then at least we will have an introduction, overview, trailer of the entire thing. And then, if you are interested, then it will help us to go deeper into the conceptual part. We are already doing asanas, we are already doing Surya Namaskaras, we are already doing pranayamas, we are already doing so many kind of dhyanas. But then, when we are interested, we are doing it. But then, when we get into the conceptual part, then the interest is more, then the effect is more, then the benefit is more, then our life becomes enriched in a faster way, in a better way, in a deeper way. So understanding yoga in a deeper way is learning Astanga Yoga. To know Astanga Yoga is to know yoga in the deeper and the real sense. Our rishis and yogis, when they preached yoga, then what they exactly wanted to tell us, that is in Astanga Yoga. Now this is Deepavali, tomorrow is Deepavali, today the terrace is there. I just had sweets, or we had class in the morning 6 to 7, and we had sweets, and the terrace is there. And some of them are going, we will be celebrating, all of us will be celebrating Deepavali. Some of us will be going to utilize this vacation for traveling. And whenever there is a vacation, whenever there are holidays, we go for travel. We go for travel, we go for example, we are going to explore Rajasthan in the coming month. For 50 days, we are going to explore Rajasthan. So many will go for different places and explore that. That is the external world. That is the external world that we are going to explore. But then what we are going to do now is understanding the internal world. We go to so many journeys. When we go for any journey, we have a roadmap that, yes, I'm going from, for example, in 19th of next month, we are going for all Rajasthan tour, in which 33 districts of Rajasthan we will be covering. And day and night, we are working on that planning that will go from here to here, then here to there, and so on. So that is the external journey. Yoga is an internal journey. Yoga is an inner journey. Yoga is an inner traveling that we are going to do. And just like we have it for the external journey, when we plan a tour, for the internal journey also we need to have an itinerary. We have to plan that from here I will go to here, then there, then there, then there, then there. So the tour, that roadmap, the roadmap of yoga is Astanga Yoga. In very short and crisp manner, if we want to understand what is Astanga Yoga, it is the roadmap of yoga. It is the roadmap of our internal journey. Yoga is sometimes called Antaryatra. And Antayatra, we all know, Antayatra is the last journey that we do when we leave the body. And when we don't do it, people carry us. That is Antayatra. Antayatra is the last journey. But we can ourselves, we don't do Antayatra. Somebody carries us. But this Antaryatra, that is internal journey, only we can do. Nobody can help us in doing that. Somebody can share that I had been to that internal journey and this is the way. Like Maharshi Patanjali went into that internal journey and showed us the way. If you want to go into your inner world, if you want to explore your inner world, this is the way. This is Astanga Yoga. And that is how he gave Astanga Yoga. So now this is the roadmap of our internal journey of our Antaryatra. And we just see the milestones, the landmarks on the way. When we go from one place to another, we go from one city to another city, then to another city, then to another city on the highway, and then we finally reach the goal. Similarly, in this Antaryatra, this inner journey, the most beautiful journey ever we will take. This is this inner journey. This is the yoga journey. This is the inner path. And the roadmap is Astanga Yoga. Now, what is Astanga? We all know that much Sanskrit we are all familiar with. Astanga. Asta means 8. Asta means 8. Asta means 8. Ang means parts. Like our body is there. These are we have hands are there, head is there, legs are there. So these are different angas, different parts of the body. So different very important parts of the body. So similarly, Astanga Yoga are the 8 parts of yoga. They are the 8 parts of yoga. They are parts of yoga. They combine together makes the yoga. If the arm is not there, then I will be slightly lesser. If my legs are not there, I will be slightly lesser. I will not be total in totality. Is it not? So similarly, this yoga also, all the 8 parts are important. All the 8 parts are important. Holistic yoga, we call it holistic yoga. Holistic yoga means when all the 8 parts are there, and we need to practice that, all the 8 parts together. That is how it goes. And there are, and another way of understanding it is there, it is a travel within the different levels of consciousness. Consciousness is what we feel, what our sensitivity is. So it's a deeper thing. We'll come to it in some next session. But then I'll just we'll just see the roadmap. What is Astanga Yoga and how it goes along. So there are 8 parts: Yam, Niyam, Asan, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, and Samadhi. Is it not? Yam is there, Niyam is there, then asanas, then pranayama, then pratyahara, then dharana, then dhyana. So these are 8, you can say 8 steps, you can say 8 parts together, they make yoga. We talk about yoga, somebody will be talking about asana, somebody will be talking about pranayama, somebody will be talking about dhyana. They are all talking about yoga. They are all talking about yoga. So in totality, it is Astanga Yoga in totality makes a yoga. And then you see what is Yam, what is Niyam, what is Asana, what is Pranayama, and so on. Most important thing when we talk about Patanjali Yoga Sutras, the basic starting point is not Asana, is not Pranayama. It is our moral purification, our internal moral purification. How we are internally, how we behave, how we carry our own self, how we deal with the external world, how we treat others, what are our manners. They are Yam and Niyam. Yam and Niyam, they are how we conduct ourselves as human beings in the world. So Yam is how I interact with you. Yam is how you interact with me. Yam is how we interact with the trees, how we interact with the animals, how we interact with the pets, how we interact with our anything. For example, the system is there, how we interact with that. Our external interaction. Our external interaction is Yam. How we treat, how we should be dealing in our day-to-day life. So it is very simple. It is good behavior. In simple terms, Yam is good behavior. To be a good citizen is Yam. Is to speak truth. Is it not? Is it not? When we talk about being a good human being, Yam is to be a good human being. Yam is to be a good neighbor. Yam is to be a good father, a good husband, a good mother, a good daughter, a good student, a good teacher. That is Yam. A good citizen is Yam. Yam is Satya. To be truthful. We all know we should be truthful. We all know that we should speak truth. To be truthful. Yam is to be ahimsa. Ahimsa means we should not be hurting others, either bodily or through words or by any other way. We must not be hurting others. Ahimsa. Non-hurting, non-killing, non-harming. To be truthful, to be non-harming, to speak the truth, to state what is right. That is one. That is Satya. That ahimsa. Don't harm anybody. Don't harm anybody by your voice, by your words, by your thoughts. And of course, not physically. Killing is not only when you put a dagger in somebody's body. Only that is not killing. You can kill a confidence of a person by your sharp ridicule. Is it not? If you ridicule somebody, if you use harsh word against somebody, you're not used any instrument, but then the confidence of that person may go. He may lose his mood. He may lose his self-belief. That is also killing. How we can uplift others, not to downgrade others, but how we can uplift others. That is also ahimsa. That is also to be soft, to be loving, to be caring. That is ahimsa. Satya, ahimsa, asteya. Asteya means non-stealing. Respecting the properties of others. As being a good human being, we must respect the properties of others. Is it not? Somebody belongs to others, it belongs to others. Asteya. Asteya means to steal. Asteya means not to steal. Stealing is when we try to exert our right, which is not our right, which belongs to somebody else. We try to exert our right on somebody else's property. That is what it is. So, no, it is not. Use what is rightfully yours is only rightfully yours. Respecting the properties of others, it is a stay. Satya, ahimsa, a stay. Then brahmacharya. Brahmacharya is the most misunderstood term. Brahmacharya, we only stick to to be a celibate. But then it is brahmacharya is very simple. Brahma is the God. Brahma is the goal. Everybody has got some goal in life, is it not? If it's not there, one must have a mission in life. When there is a mission in life, Brahma becomes that mission. Then that mission is Brahma. That your goal becomes your God. And then when you focus your entire time and energy and everything into that achieving of that goal, pursuit of that goal, that is brahmacharya. You cannot afford to waste your time. You cannot afford to waste your resources. You cannot afford to waste your energy. But to focus. Brahmacharya talks about focus. Every successful person is a brahmacharya. He may be married, may not be married, does not matter. That is irrespective. That is a very, very, very small thing. The most important thing, how focused you are to achieve the goal of your life. So brahmacharya is moving in straight line. One life, one mission. So brahmacharya is that. It's conservation of your resources to achieve the purpose of life. So satya, ahimsa, asteya, brahmacharya. Then the fifth of the yama is it talks about aparigraha. Aparigraha is not being greedy. We should not be greedy. We should not be holding things. Like for example, tomorrow crackers would be there. Now crackers would be there. So I should have all the crackers. If you have all the crackers, what will others have? Is it not? So whatever you need, only get that much. Not too many things. God has given everything according to the need, not according to the greed. Before sending us on this earth, God has made all arrangements. So we see that everything is there. But if we try to snatch, if you try to be greedy, that I will have this also, I will have that also, then that is not yama. That is not being a good citizen. That is not being a good human being. So yama is talking about being a good human being. Satya, ahimsa, steya, brahmacharya, aparigraha. So 5 things, how we deal with the external world. So that is yama. Second one, Astanga. We're talking about Astanga Yoga. We are talking about the roadmap of our inner journey, the most interesting journey in the life that ever anybody takes. So we are on to that path, and we are seeing we saw the first thing, yama, how we should be dealing with this life, how we should be interacting with others. So that is yama. Niyam. Niyam is very interesting because everybody is interested in our own self. I'm interested in myself, you are interested in yourself, you want to look good, you want to be healthy, you want to be happy, so you come for yoga, and we are all interested in our own self. Niyam is how to be interested in our own self, how to improve our own self, how to be more happy, how to be more healthy, how to be more productive, how to be more likable, how to be more enjoying the life. God has given us to enjoy. God has given us this life so that this is, being born as a human being is a qualification, is an award. Is it not? Being born as a human being in the human yoni, it is the highest. Manushya yoni is the highest yoni. And this we have achieved because in the previous janmas we have done some good work. Is it not? So this is a reward. This is a present. This is a gift. Human life is a gift. So we must be feeling very happy. Very happy. We are already happy. We need not try to be happy. We are already happy. We are born as a human being. That is the greatest treasure that we already have. So Niyam is all about how we can improve our own self, how we can make the best of this life, how the gift that God has given us, we must make the best of it. So Niyam talks about that we must be shouch. Shouch means we must be clean. We must maintain our physically. We must maintain our physically, externally or internally. Shouch means to be cleanliness. To how to maintain our cleanliness. So cleanliness is only not about bodily, that is kaya, but it has to be clean. Should be our vacha, that is our words also must be very good. How we speak, that also must be very good. Then one vacha, and vacha is also, kaya is there, vacha is there, mana. How we think, our thoughts also must be very clean, very good. Not very chaotic mind, no, not like a monkey mind, but it must be very clean, clear, less. Yoga is all about reducing the thoughts in the mind, is it not? So when we are doing dhyana, we are actually cleaning our mind. We try to clean off all the unnecessary thoughts and focus only on one thought. So yoga is the way of cleaning our mind also. So that is shauch. We're talking about niyama, the second of Astanga yoga. Then we come to niyama, then it is shauch, santosh, satisfaction. You will be satisfied that yes, today I have done 108 Surya Namaskara. Very happy. I've done that. Daily I'm doing it, very happy. We should not, oh, I did 108 only and she did 216 and he did 512. Oh no. This is not right. We should be happy for whatever we have done. Or whatever is with us, we should be happy. We should be accepting it with full happiness. God has given us this life. We should express our gratitude. The more gratitude, the more thankfulness you have, the more things come to you. You don't say thank you in order to get something, but thank you because you are happy. Not with the greed that if I say thank you, I will get more. No, you are happy, so you say thank you. That's enough. So, santosh, to be satisfied, to be contented for what this world. God has given me this human life. God has given me this. Oh, I have only one car, and then Mukesh Ambani has got 100 cars. Oh, if you get sad, human life is spoiled. Comparison is the shortest cut to unhappiness. If you compare with somebody else, it is the shortest cut to misery. If you want to become miserable, just compare with your neighbor, compare with other people, and then you will be miserable. 100% guarantee. But if you want to be happy, then be happy with yourself. Be proud. Thank God that give me eyes, give me this technology is there. I'm here, you are there, and I'm able to communicate. This is heaven. This is heaven. I was reading a very beautiful, I was listening to a beautiful speech in which Sadhguru was telling that we all said that we are all programmed to tell that heaven is somewhere else. This earth is no good. Heaven is somewhere else. You have to go to the heaven. You have to go to the heaven. That is the real happiness lies there. Then you go. Go now. Why are you waiting here? Immediately go. Is it not? When this world is not good enough, we have to go to some other world in order to enjoy. So that is not. We should be happy. It may be possible that this is heaven, and we are making mess of it. Is it not? So this is heaven. We should be happy with this. Whatever we are, we having a technological. See the kind of technological things are there. We are able to eat. We are able to spare time to do yogasanas. There are people who don't have enough to eat. Is it not? They don't know where to get the next meal from. There are thousands of people, millions of people in the hospital right now who are struggling for each and every breath. And now we are doing Kapalabhati. So we are so rich already. So santosha, contentment is very important. So we are talking about Astanga Yoga. So we are talking about niyama. So in order to improve our own self, we should be clean. We should be contented. So much santosh, tapas. And then we want to upgrade ourselves. We should try. For example, I'm sure when you started with one Surya Namaskaras. Then slowly Vasantha pushed you to 2 Surya Namaskaras. Then to 3 Surya Namaskaras. Daily she was stretching you a bit. And today we are doing 108 Surya Namaskaras. I was watching one of the sisters. She was doing so fast. Is it not? She was doing all Surya Namaskaras very gracefully, very fast. But when she started, I'm sure it was with 1 Surya Namaskaras. But daily, keep on improving little by little To improve, we have to exert. We have to we have to come out of our comfort level. Is it not? So that is tapas. That is the heat. When we are going against something, when we are trying to overcome a resistance, then there is heat, there is friction. That is tapas. There is Sauch, Santosh, tapas. Then there is Sandhya. What we are doing now is Sandhya. Sandhya is then of our own self, knowing our own self, and then also getting knowledge from the entire world. Huh? In Upanishad says that we should get knowledge from all the good things must come from all over the world. So where we are getting, that is not important. But then we are getting a good thing. We should Sandhya, our improvement, our intellectual improvement, our mental horizon should expand. Expansion of our mental horizon, widening of our outlook, knowing more things externally also, internally also. Externally, we know how many stars are there, but do you know how many thoughts are there within your own self? You know what is happening in Mars or what is happening in other galaxies, but do you know what is happening in your own heart? So that is also important. This is also this is yoga, and that is maybe in the external world exploration is another. We are space scientists. This is spiritual scientists. We are all spiritual scientists, is it not? So this is the internal journey. So Swadhyaya is to know our own self. So then, after all these things, we must know that we are part of a cosmic plan. And that cosmic plan is run by, we don't know. There is a power. That is a power. We call it Ishwara. Ishwara and Nashwara. Nashwara is which can be spoiled, which can be rotten, but Ishwara is never spoiled. It's permanent. It is always there, permanent. So there is there, power is there. One power is there, name, whatever. It doesn't have any name. So if there is no name, you can give any name. But then it is there. To understand that is Ishwar Pranidha. To surrender to that power. That we don't know anything. We don't know anything. How this is working, we don't know. How I'm speaking, I don't know. Where I have come from, I don't know. Where I'm going to, where I will go, I don't know. I don't know. I know nothing. But then there is a power which is working through me, which is working through you, which is connecting us. The power, Ishwar Pranidha. So that is what it is. So Yam and Niyamas, they are the foundations. Other asanas, pranayamas, dhyana, dharana, samadhi, that Vasantha, Lakshmi, they will tell you are practicing. So there is nothing. So that will happen as you get interested into this thing. But the basic thing is this yama and niyamas. These are the fundamentals of Astanga Yoga. And the more you practice it, you become good human beings. We get the best version of our own self. You need not to be better than others. You need to be best version of your own self. I will be the best Deepak. You have to be the best. For example, there are so many names. I see Mahima, I see Janaki Didi, I see Dina Didi. So the best, to be best of your own self. That is our purpose of life. Our purpose of life is not to be better to beat anybody else. We have to beat what I was yesterday. Competition is with our own self. So that is yoga. Yoga doesn't talk about competing with others. It talks about upgrading our own self. So this is what yoga is all about, and this practicing morning on a fixed when you fix that daily morning from 6 o'clock to 8:15, you will have a class. Then doing it regularly is very important. Niyamitata, we call niyamitata. Yoga is anushasana. Yoga is a discipline. Atha yoga anushasana. In Patanjali Yoga Sutras, the second sutra is Atha yoga anushasana. So it is yoga, is discipline. So maintaining the discipline, external discipline is important, and knowing the concept behind that, Astanga Yoga, go deeper into that. And then you will get more interested. And when you do asanas, when you do dhyana, when you do Surya Namaskaras, you know that you are not just bending your body, but you are bending your entire life, you're bending your mind, you're bending you're going into a journey. So that the behind the scenes, you know what is the purpose behind that. When you understand and do, then the effect is deeper, faster, and permanent. So it's a wonderful thing. Keep practicing, and I thank Vasantha Didi to give me this opportunity. And I think it is more of this type. Yes.
Really, we are very blessed, Deepak ji, to have like this session with you. It's our wonderful opportunity, and I would like to thank you very much to coming and having this session. And yes, ma, చూసారు కదా వండర్ఫుల్ సెషన్. ఇలాంటి సెషన్ రియల్లీ జ్ఞానం పొందాలి అంటే గురువు యొక్క సాన్నిధ్యం మనకి ఎంత అవసరమో ఇలాంటి సెషన్ వల్ల తెలుస్తుంది కదా. ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ డౌట్స్, here we have question and answer session. ఓకే, అష్టాంగ యోగా గురించి ఎంత చక్కగా చెప్పారు. ఇంటర్నల్ జర్నీ ఎలా స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది, ఎలా తీసుకువెళ్ళచ్చు, ఫైనల్ గా ఎలా రీచ్ అవ్వచ్చు అని, అది కంప్లీట్ గా కాన్సన్ట్రేటెడ్ గా మనం తెలుసుకున్నామని నేను అనుకుంటున్నాను. రియల్లీ ఐ ఎంజాయ్డ్ ఎ లాట్, దీపక్ జీ. Can we have the question and answer session, Deepak ji?
Yeah, I will try to. I'll try. Yes, please.
Yes, Deepak ji. Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
If you have it, yeah.
Good morning, madam. Iqbal here.
Yes, Iqbal.
First of all, thanks for Vasanthalakshmi teacher for arranging Deepak ji class. It is very great realization for me. Today I was not able to attend the class because I am outside, but still wanted to hear from Guruji. Professionally, I am head of 100 people, 100 engineers under me. So sometimes I lose my temper on my subordinates and come home and regret on that. So that's why recently I joined with Vasanthalakshmi class and trying to improve further on that. How to control my temper? Can you assist me on that?
So it's about
Hello?
yeah. What is the exact question? Can I?
How to control the temper?
Sir,
Okay.
actually I have 100 how to control the temper on my subordinates.
Okay. Wonderful. It is called anger management, or better, it's called emotional management. Yeah. How to emotionally manage our own self. There is a word for anger management, but purposely I don't use that word. Yeah. Can I speak? Yeah. So let us call it emotional management. And the very easy, very simple way, it is in yoga also, it is to generate the pratipaksha bhavana. That is the pratipaksha bhavana, that don't try to control your anger. Don't try to manage your stress, because the moment you try to control your anger, you are thinking about anger only. The moment we try to think about how to manage our stress, we are thinking about stress only. So the yoga tells us that we should be focusing on the pratipaksha bhavana. What is desirable, not what is not desirable. Anger is not desirable, but happiness is desirable. Is it not? So
Yes.
let us. So you focus on being happy, being good with others. That I will be peaceful. I will speak slowly. I will think and slow. I will think. I'll smile more. Is it not? The antidote for anger is smiling. The antidote for anger is happiness. So focus on happiness. So automatically, when you focus on happiness, then automatically the other thing that comes up instinctively, that will be rest. So in the morning you say that today I will be happy. I resolve that today I will smile a lot. Today I will smile a lot, and focus on that. I will smile a lot. The more you try to focus on smiling a lot, it will work. It will work.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Deepak ji. చూసారు కదా, స్మైల్ గా ఉంటానని చెప్పి డేని స్టార్ట్ చేయండి. మనం డైలీ చెప్తాం కదా, ఐఎమ్ ద హ్యాపీయెస్ట్ పర్సన్ అండ్ ఐఎమ్ ద హెల్దీయెస్ట్ పర్సన్ అని. సో దీపక్ జీ చెప్పినట్టు ఈ రోజు నేను హ్యాపీగా ఉంటానని డే స్టార్ట్ చేయండి. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ బై దివ్య.
Can you hear me?
వాయిస్ కొంచెం డౌన్ ఉంది దివ్య.
ఇప్పుడు మ్యామ్, can you hear me?
యా ఆడిబుల్.
Hare Krishna Deepak ji, Langat Pranam. So my question is about comparison. So in today's world, how to overcome the comparison? So wherever you go, when you step out of the home, you see comparison everywhere. So how to overcome that comparison?
In order to avoid comparison, you should be selfish. Is it not? You become selfish that I will take care of my mood, I will improve myself. So what others are doing, so helping others, taking care of others, that's wonderful. But the best way of doing it is to manage your own self better. So focus on how I will be better. It is not how I will be, I will be good. I will be better than my own self. So if you want to compare, then compare with your own self. Don't compare with others. So the moment you compare, that the problem is there. So just think how I can improve. Focus on your own self. What I am doing now, how I can do it better. So the focus should be you, not others. Then it will happen. How I can do better, how I can help better. Because we have to be, we have to serve the society also. We have to be a better human being also. We have to interact better also. But then we can do it only by being good. Is it not? So how I can be better? How I can do this in a better way? How can I help in a better way? So focus on that. Focus on your activities rather than others' activities. Unless you are a supervisor or a manager, in which you have to, that is another thing. This is a professional thing. Looking at the that is the system is another thing. But then, as far as our personal well-being is concerned, personal emotional management is concerned, we should be focusing on our own capabilities. That is called excellence. There are two types of competitions in the world. One is competition and other is excellence. Competition is when we compare with others. Is it not? And excellence is how excelling our own self, beating our own record, beating our own previous record, not other people's record. So just see that how I can improve my own self, focusing on that. So automatically, when you focus on your own self, then the performance of others will get eliminated. But you should be aware of what the world is doing, what is happening around the world. But then the efforts must be on you, on our own self, not on others. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Deepak ji. Thank you, Divya. Next.
నేను క్వశ్చన్ వేయటం లేదు.
యా మాట్లాడమ్మా శైలజ.
నేనైతే క్వశ్చన్ నాకైతే ఎటువంటి డౌట్స్ ఏం లేదు. కాకపోతే నాకు యోగా ద్వారా నాకు ఇంత మంచి అవకాశం ఇచ్చినందుకు యోగా థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్పుకుంటున్నాను మేడం. ఎందుకంటే నా హెల్త్ ఇష్యూస్ అన్ని చాలా వరకు తగ్గాయి మేడం. అసలు ఐ హ్యాడ్ టు కంట్రోల్ మై షుగర్ లెవెల్స్ మెయిన్. యోగాకి వచ్చి ఒక మీనింగ్ చెప్తాను మేడం. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ సక్సెస్ఫుల్ వే టు లీడ్ ఇన్ అవర్ లైఫ్ మేడం. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Very good, Shailaja. Deepak ji, she has controlled completely diabetic, that she is saying through yoga. That's it.
Yes, actually. See, you don't control sugar. You don't control your eating habits. You don't control. The only control you need to control is your mind. Once you do that, then automatically other controls will happen. So your sugar control happened because you controlled your mind, and that control of mind has happened because of yoga. So everything is into the mind. If you control your mind, you can control your sugar, you control any other element. Most of the elements which are psychosomatic, which are dependent on the mind, those can be controlled. So it is actually controlling the mind. Once you control the mind, then everything else is in your hand. That's all. Some extent. Yes. Yes, now I think very nice.
Yes, Deepak ji. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yes. Deepak ji, one more doubt.
Yes.
Namaste, Deepak ji. Professionally, I am a teacher. Most of the students are not take care of about their life. They just simply come to school and college. They sit and they go to home, but they won't do anything. That means they won't focus on studies or not anything. They just simply come and go. How can I help my students to focus on their studies or to know the importance of their life and to give happiness to their parents? How can I motivate them? They are 9th, 10th and intermediate standard students. How can I help them? So they don't know the value of life. So they simply enjoying the life. That is my pain. How can I help them?
Life enjoyment is all right. There are times in our life when we feel good about it. For example, the youngsters, they enjoy in the external things. And then as we grow, our own life, we look back, our own childhood days or college days, we see, then those are the times when the external world is being explored. So that is their experimental period. And we must let them do that. Let them experiment with their life. Let them commit 100 mistakes. Let them learn by their own way. Let them fall and let them get up. Let them have their own experiences to learn. We cannot interfere too much with them. We can guide them by our own example, but we should not be very much overly bothered about them. We should give them rope. We should give them freedom, but at the same time, by our own life, we must show them that this is the way to do it. They will watch and learn, but then give them the freedom to commit 100 mistakes. It is said that if somebody comes to, people usually say they go to the Atmas and the best persons who have the power to bless, and so they go to the God and say, God, nothing should happen to me. I should have a very safe life. No, you should have all the troubles in the world. Until unless you have all the troubles in the world, you will not be able to enjoy life. Is it not? You should have tragedies. You should have fame. You should fall. You should rise. Everything should happen. So let them do it. Let them experiment. They will fall. They will learn. Let them do it. Give them the freedom. Let them enjoy. Life is meant for enjoy. But the only thing is that you should tell them there is better enjoyment. Life is meant to enjoy. You should tell that. You should show them that there is better enjoyment. Now they may be feeling enjoyment in traveling. They may be feeling enjoyment in their mobiles, and they may be feeling enjoyment in gossiping and all those things. Wonderful, no problem. But slowly tell them that there is a higher form of enjoyment. And then slowly it will happen. It will happen with, as we grow, we also did that. Is it not? We learn by our mistakes. Let them have it by their own mistakes. But then just by your own example, show that there is a higher kind of enjoyment, there is a higher kind of life, there is value to life. We can live a better life. But by your example, let them commit, let them play, let them enjoy, give them rope. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank
Just
you.
I think it's Sunday.
Yes, Deepak ji. I wish all success in our lives and ilane manamu chala sessions intaku mundu adigaru kada. My own experience I would like to share here. Ela motivate cheyachu ela ante we should motivate the students and ourselves through like these sessions. అప్పుడప్పుడు మంచి సెషన్స్ వింటూ ఉండాలి, పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తూ ఉండాలి. అప్పుడే మనము స్టూడెంట్స్ మోటివేట్ చేయగలుగుతాం, ఎట్ ద సేమ్ టైం మనల్ని మనం మోటివేట్ చేసుకోగలుగుతాం. ఇవన్నీ కూడా దీపక్ జీ చెప్పినట్టు మన లైఫ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ తోటి we can own it. Okay, yes, I'm very thankful to our Pujya Shri Deepak ji, my favorite Guruji, to start my yoga journey. Yes, okay. Here we are closing the session. Final call. మీకు ఎవరికి డౌట్స్ లేదని అనుకుంటున్నాను. Can we close the session, Deepak ji?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. 1 second.
Ma'am. Madam.
Yes, Suvachal garu.
స్పిరిచువల్ గా ముందుకు వెళ్ళాలి అంటే సో ఇప్పుడు యోగా చేస్తున్నాము, కొంచెం ప్రాణాయామం, కొంచెం మెడిటేషన్ లోకి వచ్చాము. ఇది స్పిరిచువల్ గా అప్ అవ్వాలంటే, ఇంకొంచెం దేవునికి దగ్గరగా వెళ్ళాలి అంటే హౌ, ఎలా?
Deepak ji, she is asking a question: how we can improve ourselves in the path of the spiritual way? How we can get the progress in the spiritual way?
There is no watertight compartments like being spiritual or being material. There is no watertight. This ends. This from here onwards, this material starts, and from here onwards, spiritual ends. It is not like that. Life is in a holistic way. So whatever you are doing, do with full attention, and that is what it is. You know, the entire as we are talking about Astanga Yoga, you might have come across how our journey is from where we are going to where, is it not? So what is being spiritual? Being spiritual is going from, or the journey of yoga is actually from Annamaya Kosha to Anandamaya Kosha, is it not? It is from Annamaya Kosha to Anandamaya Kosha. The ultimate aim of life is to go to Anandamaya Kosha, that is to be happy. So being spiritually means being happy. If you are happy now, you can be happy now only. Being spirituality and happiness are synonyms. If you feel that a spiritual person is having a long face, then he is not a spiritual person. A spiritual person will always be a happy person. So if you are able to be happy, if you are happy, you may not be doing dhyana, you may not be chanting mantras, but if you are happy, you are spiritual. A person may be doing a lot of chantings and he may be doing a lot of bhajanas, but if he is keeping his face long, he is not spiritual. So if you want to increase your happiness, so increase the journey on the, if you want to advance on the journey of spirituality, then try to be, then you don't have to try actually, we are born that way. We are not born to win, or we are not born to lose, we are born to be happy. We are born. So the more, then how to be happy is how to be spiritual. So be contented, that we talk about the niyamas, be contented, be healthy. In order to enjoy, in order to you should be happy, or you should be healthy also. So the journey to spirituality is to be contented, to have good feelings, to see the good things, to have a positive attitude, and automatically you will advance. Automatically you will advance. So the way to spirituality is to be the way to bliss, the way to be happy. That is what Anandamaya Kosha. We are going towards Anandamaya Kosha, where everything is expanding. The more you go to the spiritual path, the more you expand. Is it not? It is like now, if you are a materialistic person who is a narrow person, to think narrow is material, to think wide is spiritual. So how open you are, how open you are to new experiences, how free you are, that is spiritual. How happy you are. I'm again and again repeating the word happy because it has become so difficult to be that and to understand that. People feel that if I become successful, I will be happy. It's not like that. You are happy, that is your success. And that is what spirituality is all about. Spirituality is to be free, to enjoy life. Don't try to be too much constraining or narrow. No, open up. Be free. Faith. Have faith on the God that He is sent to take care. Yes, that is the path. Faith, health, happiness. The more you increase, and you don't have to try, we actually stop. We are actually we are driving a car and we are standing on the brake and we are wondering why it is not moving. Is it not? So just take off your legs from the brake. Don't have to put even on the accelerator. because the road is like a downward ramp. It's like flow of water. You don't have to try to live. You just let live. Others also, your own self also. That is spirituality. Spirituality is having faith on the God that He will take care. Like somebody says that today is Sunday. So in WhatsApp, I often see many interesting things. So thought for the day. So Sunday, thought for the day. Today is Sunday, there is no need to think. Today is Sunday, there is no need to think. We'll think tomorrow. Today, just be happy. So that attitude, if we have on a daily basis, we are spiritual. If you're thinking about tomorrow, you are too materialistic. If you are not thinking, yoga is not thinking. Yoga is chitta vritti nirodha. Chitta vrittis are thoughts. The less thoughts, the more spiritual you are.
Yes, Deepakji, wonderful explanation of it. Less thoughts, more happy. Yes. కొన్ని ట్రిగర్ మీకు తెలుసా, నాకు నేర్పించేటప్పుడు ఇలానే ట్రిగర్ పాయింట్స్ తోటి నేర్పించేవారు. స్వీట్ మెమరీస్ ఒకసారి గుర్తొచ్చాయి. ఎస్ శ్యామల గారు.
Okay, Deepak ji, thank you so much for taking this session. Very, very happy. And as you said, Sunday is a fun day. So we truly learned something new from you. And from the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate and thank you for being so considerate and coming back to let us know what is all life about and how to practice Astanga yoga and everything. Last but not the least, I am from the same hometown, Bhilai. So I was very happy to hear your lecture. So thank you so much. I truly appreciate that.
You are from Bhilai. Presently,
Yes,
you are in
yes.
Bhilai.
No, right now I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm in USA right now, but I'm born and brought up in Bhilai.
So which year you are there and which school you belong to?
Good question. I'm from Sector 10. I also taught in Delhi Public School.
Which batch you are? I'm also from Sector 10.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm from Senior Secondary School, Sector 10. Yes.
Wow, very nice, very nice. So I just got married very early during my high school time. So maybe that's the reason you may not be knowing. So 95 batch. I finished my higher secondary school, like, 10th.
Okay.
After 11th, I just got married.
Okay, then I'm senior to you by almost 10 years.
Oh, really?
I was, I did my, because at that point of time we had 11th and then I got into PET and then I went to MSc. So 81,
okay.
81
The moment she said Bhilai, Chhattisgarh, I was like, oh my goodness, I should say thank you to him. So very nice, having a chat with you, and we truly appreciate your time today.
Yes, Vasantha, thank you so much.
Also, sorry. Also, one second. I forgot to thank my teacher. She, from last 1 year, have been associated with her, and the rain or shine, she will be there. And I feel sometimes, I feel like sleeping and I don't want to attend the class. I feel like, when she is coming there and sitting for us, why can't we make an effort to go and just participate so that she will motivate us? That's how, the whole journey started. But I'm truly enjoying. Every day is a blessing, and I'm so thankful to her. I'm so thankful to her, because most of my stress levels or whatever, it has been reduced. And as you said, yoga is all about practice. So she is the one who stays there every day in the morning. So because of her, I'm also coming to the class, trust me. So my teacher is so good. Thank you once again to both of you.
Actually, my guru is, I blessed with my guru. That's the reason I am spreading the ways to my students. నేను అక్కడి నుంచి తెచ్చుకుంది అలా పాస్ చేస్తున్నాను అంతే, ఇక్కడ ఏం లేదు. యా, ఐఎమ్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ. దీపక్ జీ అండ్ శ్యామల గారు దే both are in the same, from the same city. It's very wonderful, this thing. Yeah.
Namaskar.
Yes. Oh, it's the ocean, it's coming. Deepak ji, do you have some more time? Actually, all the students are waiting for some with some questions, like with simple questions, or else we'll have another session after some time.
Yeah, another session after some time.
Yeah. Yes.
Namaskaram, Deepak ji.
Namaste.
Telugu, English no.
Yeah, మీరు చెప్పండి పర్లేదు. ఇదే లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. యాక్చువల్లీ మనం ఇంకా క్వశ్చన్ అండ్ సెషన్ ఆన్సర్ సెషన్ కి ఇంకొక సెషన్ ఎప్పుడైనా తీసుకుందాము సమ్ అదర్ టైం. దిస్ ఇస్ ద లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్.
యాక్టివ్ ఉంటుందని వెయిట్ దిగడం లేదు దీపక్ జీ, నాకు ఇప్పుడు వెయిట్ కావాలి, వెయిట్ దిగడం.
నేను ఆల్రెడీ మీకు చెప్పాను వెయిట్ గురించి, ఇక్కడ క్వశ్చన్స్ వద్దు అని చెప్పి.
ఒకటి థైరాయిడ్ ఉంది.
యా, నేను అదే చెప్పాను, దట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ విల్ టేక్ సమ్ అదర్ టైం అని. Deepak ji, she wants some guidance from you. If possible, will take 30 seconds more.
Okay.
Yeah, right. What is it?
She is asking about her weight and thyroid.
Weight and thyroid, that therapeutic part, I think Vasantha Didi is better equipped to answer those questions.
Yes, Deepak ji, yes, sure, definitely. I'll invite her also in some other session. Okay, నేను చెప్పాను కదా వెయిట్ అండ్ సమ్ అదర్ కాదు, ఇన్ ద స్పిరిచువల్ వే మైండ్, లైక్ మనం ఇంతకు ముందు చూసిన క్వశ్చన్స్ లాగా. ఇట్స్ టైమ్ టు క్లోజ్ ద సెషన్ with yes prayer. Sit comfortably, sit straight, please be in mute. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. Om shanti shanti shanti.